Man, that was like pulling teeth. I'm sorry, I'm a few minutes late this morning. Uh, I don't. There's not really anybody in the chat, but I don't know if anybody showed up and disappeared. This is going to be another short thing. This is really more about accountability. But seriously, I first my excuse this morning. I overslept. I overslept, and that threw everything off. The alarm went off. I woke up at 4 o'clock like I always do, and I don't have anything to do until 9. So I laid back down for a little bit, and then the alarm went off at 7, and I have no idea. Did I sleep through it? I have no idea exactly what happened there, but gone. So that's my excuse this morning is that, I overslept. So uh, if that's your excuse for not working out, or if that's your excuse for not showing up, hey, there's 20 million other people out there just like you. Today, I'm one of them. Anyway, wanted to stop in real quick, let you know some of the things that are going on. We've got quite a few new subscribers, and I intended to give them a shout out. But the most important thing I want to shout out about is look at this. Blades Fitness sucks. This is a gift from my buddy Dave. 3.Diva Dave had a t-shirt. I made a comment in the video a couple of weeks. I should have t-shirts made. And my buddy goes out and gets me a t-shirt and has it shipped to me. How awesome is that? Now we have a logo. That's just pretty cool. And what really makes that funny to me is the day he sent me notification that I had something coming was the same day that I was at the post office mailing something to him. And it's really, out of the blue, he contacted my wife and made sure he had the address and everything. They were conspiratorial, but it's really interesting because it's really funny because the day he sent me a message saying, hey, watch for this package, it didn't tell me anything else. The day he sent me a message to say, hey, watch for this package, when I got the message, I had just got back from the post office mailing a package to him. So it's really funny that it worked out that way. And that's how I responded to him. He said, funny. And I'm sure he thinks I'm aware that he was conspiring with my wife. It's okay. I've conspired with his wife in the past before as well. They live in Ohio. We live in Houston. So it's like mail order partner swapping. It's weird. Okay. So this week, calorie count. My cameras are messed up because I had to reboot everything to do this morning. I came down here and nothing would move. The screen wouldn't come on. Nothing. So, but I'm going to pull up my fitness planner here, and I'm going to show you. If it'll show you 14.6 pounds lost. Now that's reversed on the screen. I don't know why that's reversed on the screen, but 14.6 pounds lost. That's a big woot. I should change my name. You don't think Blade Fitness sucks is a good name? Trigger Stands in the chat, and they say, I think you should change your name. I don't know. I think it attracts a lot of people. I think it attracts a lot of people. I keep trying to say she because of I don't know if Trigger Stands boy or girl, and it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter. But I don't want you to get offended if I call you she, because I was using the English thing now where they refer to people they don't know as she instead of he. So it's a male. Okay, I'm gonna call I'm gonna remember that, and I'll make sure he. So Trigger Stand says I should change my name. I don't know, dude. It captures people's attention, and I think it's funny. So I may change the name. There's no. It used to be once you set your name, you were stuck with it. But we've got 40 subscribers, and I'm only doing this for inspiration and fun. I'm not trying to go anywhere with this. So I may change the name to Blades Fitness is getting better. But since we started this, since we started tracking it 3 weeks ago, we just finished our third week of workouts. We're down 14.6 pounds. I'm tracking my calories, but the problem that I'm running into is that a lot of times when I eat places, there's no actual calorie count. So I have to find something similar, and and choose it. I do like this app for that, though, because there's so many millions of people that have used this app. And I'll show you. Hang on. Let me show you the app. It's, I don't know if you can see it. It's MyFitnessPal. It looks like it's got a little jumping gymnast on the front of it. It's MyFitnessPal. And what I like about the app is if I go into the diary and I go into lunch and I add a food and I say liver and onions, it'll bring me up a whole list of different places that offer liver and onions where millions of other people have made entries. And it'll give me calorie counts from those places, estimated calorie counts from those places. So like if it's a famous restaurant line like Luby's Cafeteria, you know their calorie count's good. But I'm not at Luby's Cafeteria. I'm at Snappy's Diner, which is just a little hole in the wall place that Snappy owns. And maybe his is 581 calories, or maybe his is 402. So I have to estimate that. I don't know if I'm how accurate I'm being on there. And the other problem that I run into is my diet is primarily high protein, low carb, and I haven't cut carbs out completely, but I'm just not making the carb choice. Like, for instance, we went to Panda Express last night for dinner, and instead of having the orange chicken and a bowl of rice, which is what I've always gotten at Panda Express for 500 and some odd calories, I instead opted for the pepper Angus steak, and I just got an entree only, a medium entree only with no sides. So then it's just broccoli, red pepper, mushrooms, and beef, and that's all there was. So the carbs are a whole lot lower, and the calorie count was more like 300 for the whole meal. And then I run into issues with not getting enough calories for the day. If I go, let's see how far back I have to go. Yesterday, Friday, one of the days it hit me up with, you didn't have enough calories and that's not safe, that's not healthy. And they're right, it's not safe, it's not healthy to not have enough calories, because especially if we're working out like we are, you're not built, you're working on your muscles. You don't want to lose muscle because you're not eating enough calories. You don't want your body to go into starvation mode, because then it'll hoard the fat and get rid of the other stuff. At least that's what I remember from high school health. Take this with a grain of salt. Go learn it someplace else. Go look it up on the Yale or the health board, on the Yale Medical Board, or any place like that. Because again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a health guru. I'm not a fitness guru. I'm not anything like that. I'm some dude learning stuff on the internet just like everybody else is. And I'm going off what I learned in high school health, what I find on YouTube videos, and what these fitness things tell me. It's working for me so far. I don't feel hungry at all. Last week I talked about these little Listerine Cool Mint breath fresheners. And I can tell you, when I do have, if I do have a bite of apple pie or something like that, because my wife will eat a dessert and I'll take a bite of her apple pie. What always happens is I get a bite, and then all of a sudden, it's like a vampire sniffing blood, or a werewolf sniffing a co-ed in the woods. That took a dark turn. Well, it's the spoopy season. So anyway, shark in the water, shark getting blood in the water. There's apple pie. But I find that after a couple of bites, after just a bite or so, if I take something like this out and spray my mouth, it kind of washes the carb away. It kind of washes the urge away. And so I'm able to just take a bite or so, and then drink my drink, and then spritz my mouth with the breath freshener, and it takes the craving away. So it stops me from attacking the rest of her apple pie or pudding or whatever it is, whatever it happens to be. And she's such a good cook. It's a horrible thing when you're trying to lose weight, but you're married to such a fabulous cook. Especially, she made a dessert sopapilla casserole that's like sopapilla and marshmallow cream and filling. But I had a bite, and then I spritzed my mouth, and it all went away. So Trigger Stand says you'll feel much better if you lose weight slowly. I agree with that. I lost a lot of weight a few years ago, and uh, it felt really good because it didn't happen like overnight. It was more I just gained energy, and I gained strength as I went along, and less loose skin. And that's the thing I noticed when I watched like Biggest Loser. Those guys in the course of the season lose 400 and 500 pounds, and that's wicked impressive. But then they have all that loose skin, and honestly, I think oversized organs is probably the biggest thing that overweight people have to deal with, is because our muscles our bones had to gain density to support us, our heart had to enlarge to support us, our liver had to enlarge to support us, and so our organs, while being overworked, are also oversized. And I think as you start to lose weight, I think your brain is like, oh God, we got to have more food. We're going into starvation mode. We've got all these organs to support. And so I think just crash dieting causes that to go into overload instead of working it down slowly. Again, I'm not an expert. These are just things I've garnered across reading different sites and different magazines and all that other stuff. But we're doing well. What else? Was there anything else I was going to say? I can't think of anything else I was going to say. I like to keep these short until I can have some guests on. Trigger Stand, did you have any goals? Did you meet your goals this week? I know Dave sent me a text every day except for Friday. He said he couldn't. He said he couldn't work out. Was it Friday? No, it was Wednesday. He said he couldn't work out. So he sent me a text on. He sent me a text on Thursday and said he did a makeup workout for Friday. And then my dad got rained out on his walk on Friday. He was going to trade mowing the lawn for walking. And my dad's let's see, my dad was born in 48, so he's in 2018 he was 70. So he's 73, going to be 73 in December. So my dad was going to trade mowing the lawn for his walk. And then when he went out to mow, it started raining on him, so he couldn't mow the lawn. And so he actually missed out on both. And I said, it's a good thing you didn't tell Mom. She'd have made you walk in the rain. But so they're coming along well also. My dad's losing weight. His GCs are down. And I think I said that right. I'm not sure if I said that right or not. Maybe he'll come on in a minute and let us know. But Trigger Stand did 10 pull-ups, met his goals, and he posts his personal records on his channel. So I'll have to go to his channel and see what his personal records are. But I encourage you to go to his channel. Maybe we can all learn something from him. But yeah, I had a couple of people call me. My dad, Dave. Oh, and Lori, the one I was telling you about, had that runs the marathons, the whack job, my friend, the whack job that runs marathons. She went on a fishing trip with her husband, fell off the boat trailer onto a pile of glass trash that some idiots had left behind at the lakeside, and she got glass in her leg and her butt, and had to go to the hospital to have it removed. It embedded so deeply they had to have surgery to have it removed. And she signed up for a marathon in October. She doesn't think she's going to be able to make her marathon in October, and she's not sure she's going to be recovered enough to make the marathon she signed up for in February also. She's already paid for these things, and she's really upset about it. And I'm upset for her because she's one of those people that always has to work out and move. She is a fitness nut and always has been. But on the light side of that, the doctor told her that she's going to have to go easy for a couple of weeks, and she was going to have to take it easy for a couple of weeks and let her body heal. And what she heard was that I can only run 10 miles at a time. So I got some wide array of friends. But anyway, if you're checking this out, I appreciate you coming by. I do appreciate all of the encouragement, and we had some great encouragement this week from, let's see, TVK is logging in, telling us that Stay strong. I hope you achieve your goals. Cyril Gain, amazing. 3 weeks already done. You're an inspiration from Paris, France. Steve Jones. Steve Jones is trying to lose weight, and he's working on crunches. Dave, my dad. Marie SS says, good job. Put some music on. Don't get bored. Neotom's in Germany. Klatz is giving us encouragement. Amir Dujak is giving us encouragement. I mean, it's just amazing the outpour. Burks and Turk it's amazing, the outpour of people I've never met, don't know, just showing up and telling us all, Jaishu, so glad to see you keep plugging away. I really hope you reach your goals. Genuinely, never felt this way about someone I didn't know before. Marina Polo, good luck. You've got this. I mean, seriously, the outpour of people just showing up and saying, great job, and commenting to the encouragement. That really is great. I really do appreciate every one of you. So that said, unless you guys have something else to add, I don't even see anybody else logged in. So I really appreciate everything you've done for me, showing up. Dave sent me the shirt. Blades Fitness sucks. Trigger Stand thinks I should change the name. Why don't you guys vote on it in the comments and let me know if you think I should change the name or if you think it's funny enough to keep. I think it's funny. But, again, it could be Blades Fitness is improving. It could be Blades Fitness is fluctuating. I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much for joining. And I'm going to go get ready because my granddaughter will be here in about 15 minutes. So I got to make sure the house is ready for her. So peace out. Mwah.